Hey guys, Brittles here, and welcome back to another Sims 3 speed build. Finally, it's been a long time. Well, not really that long. I put my house out on Wednesday, Tuesday. What day was it? Was it Wednesday? No, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday because today's Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? I don't know. I don't know what day it is or what time it is or anything. I don't really care either. But anyway, today I am building Tier 2, which is a house that I'm super proud of. I absolutely love it. I think it's freaking sweet. You'll see it once the whole structure is done. Well, you probably saw it in the thumbnail and the intro as well, so you know what it looks like. It is freaking amazing. I love it. That's the general gist of it. That is the shape right there. I don't know. This house just looks so cool. I got the idea of the color scheme from one of my older builds, the Burbs, which is actually getting a stupid amount of views. That is not the video that I thought would get the most views out of all of mine, but it is. It's nearly at 2,000 views. That's like a quarter of my entire channel's views just on that one video, which is pretty crazy. But I wanted to go with the same style of color for this whole house as I did with the open plan living area in that other build, because the blacks and greys on red look freaking, or red on blacks and greys look freaking sweet. I think they look awesome. So I decided to use that in this house, but like completely and totally throughout the entire build, and it looks freaking awesome. I love it. I love red. Red's my favorite color. I don't know. It sort of ties with like a burnt orange. I love the blood red and the burnt orange colors. They're probably my two favorites. They're pretty sweet. But that's not really important. So the build, actually didn't really take me that long to build, to be honest. I think it was like a 2-hour build, maybe a little bit less actually, which is good. I mean, I haven't had like the motivation lately to build, so just to sit down for that long and build something like this was actually I was happy with myself for doing that, because lately, you know, I've been absent. Obviously, I said you know twice. I'm sorry, but yeah, I have been absent. This is the first speed build in like 2-3 weeks, something like that, and I am sorry about that. I talked about it a little bit in one of my Banished or SimCity videos, I think, and I also talked about it in my last speed build, which was my house. But I will go over it briefly again. I've just been really flat out and busy lately. That's basically it. I've been very stressed, very trying to organize stuff. So I haven't really been in the mood or had the mindset to sit down and build an actual house. So that's why I have been absent. And I didn't really just want to sit down and build for the sake of building, because otherwise it would just look like crap. So I decided against doing that and decided to wait a bit, just get my normal videos done, which I have been doing. They have been sort of like on different days because I've just been playing catch up for a bit. But I mean, I think I'm back on schedule now. And I mean, obviously I am, because I have been able to just sit down and I've got my inspiration back, and I came up with this Tier 2, which looks pretty freaking sweet. Once again, I'm actually building in the world of Aluna Island. I like this world. It's got all the beachiness of Isla Paradiso without the stupid amounts of lag. Oh god, it's so laggy. So infinitely laggy, but I mean, you don't really get any sort of problems when you build in terms of lag. It's just when you actually play, which is kind of annoying, but meh. I mean, it's actually probably better, to be honest, because if it was laggy while I was building, I would not build. Just ever. I can't stand lag. It drives me completely nuts. Like, I know everybody hates lag, but me, it's just completely insufferable and infuriating when I get lag. And I shouldn't get lag. My computer costs around $1,700, so you know, I shouldn't get lag. Hopefully Sims 4 is actually optimized better for powerful graphics cards, because I run an i9 280X WindForce edition. So, I mean, it's no slouch of a card. That's a $400 graphics card, so it should be able to run Sims 3 a lot better than it does. And I mean, I'm running a 4670K as well, quad core, currently sitting at 4.2 gigahertz, I believe. So, you know, it's no slouch of a PC. It can run everything else. I mean, I've been playing... What game have I been playing lately? Arma 3. Is it Arma 3 that I've been playing? No, Far Cry 3. What am I even thinking? Far Cry 3, I've just gone and played through that, and I get like 60 FPS on Ultra at 1080p all the time. I turn on Sims 3, and I get 1080p high settings, or Ultra settings, and I still get like 50 to 60 FPS. How is this possible? I don't know. But, yeah, like I said, hopefully Sims 4 is optimized a bit better for powerful graphics cards, because otherwise it's going to be completely insufferable. Ish. Probably. I don't know. It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's not like it's not really a frame rate problem with the lag. It's just an actual lag problem because of all the water, I think, in Isla Paradiso, and it's sort of carried over into some of the other games as well. But I guess that is what happens when you have 11 freaking expansion packs installed, so... Yeah, I mean, I am being hard on the game, but, you know, it's still a fun game, and it's still perfectly playable most of the time. Anyway, speaking of games, Steam's big summer/winter sale, depending on which hemisphere you're in. I'm in the southern hemisphere, so it's a winter sale, is on at the moment. I got, what did I get yesterday? Skyrim for like $7. I'm currently downloading Metro Last Light Complete Edition for like $6.50, so it's pretty sweet. There's a whole bunch of other games there as well. Also, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare comes out on PC like at midnight tonight. I would like to get that and do some sort of video on that. But I don't like to spend a stupid amount of money all in one go, because I think Plants vs. Zombies is like $40 or something. And then I'll probably spend another $50 on games in the sale, and I don't really want to spend nearly $100 just on games in the period of a week. So, I mean, I can afford it. There's no problem with affording it. It's just I don't like to spend money like that. There's better uses for $100, to be honest. I could get a new hard drive for my PC if I wanted to, which I should probably actually consider doing, because I have been running out of hard drive space. I mean, I have a terabyte drive. Excuse me, my voice is dying. I have a terabyte drive, which currently only has 100 gigabytes free, because I have all my raw footage on it, and that's kind of annoying. So maybe another hard drive would be useful. Also, I need a new side fan for my computer, because it just sucks a stupid amount of dirt in, because there's no dust filter. And I can't reverse it, because that's not the way the fan's made, so I need one to be an exhaust fan. 200mm white LED for my Corsair 500R. I'm sorry, I said no more tech talk. If you guys don't know PCs and stuff, then you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm sorry, I will just talk about normal things now. So yeah, you saw me back there doing the main living area. It looks very nice. I went with a couple of industrial little features. Obviously, I used my favourite little picture over the dining table there. And some cool sort of industrial looking chairs, I guess. Well, they're not really industrial, they actually look like garden chairs, to be honest, but I think they looked okay in the build, so I left them there. The second level consists of two bedrooms and one bathroom of the house. They're quite nicely sized, actually. This house would probably be able to cater to 2 couples, or like a bachelor, or a young couple, or a young couple with a child, something like that. Probably 3 Sims would be the best for this. You could squeeze in 4 if you had kids, so you could put like a bunk bed in instead of the loft sort of thing that I have. Well, it's not really a loft bed. Is that the correct term to use? I don't really think it is, but I'm going to roll with it because, you know, I'm a badass that way. Anyway, yeah, this is the second level. The little landing here where the Into the Future lifts come up, or elevators, suction tubes, whatever the hell you want to call them, come up. There's a little bit of a study there. Which is cool, so you Sims can jump on the computer, do their homework, or their just other work, or play games, because games are fun, aren't they? Damn straight they are. This is the bathroom. Obviously, like I said, everything in this house has a very black, grey, and red feel. I like having the blacks and reds together, because the red contrasts really nicely. And red and black is the most badass colour combination that there is. This bathroom actually has quite a bit of space. I mean, it's not the most spacious bathroom that's ever been made, but it is certainly not small. It's not cramped at all. It's got plenty of space, no bottlenecks. You got your double basin, you got a bath, shower, toilet. Well, when I say shower, I mean the Into the Future pulse beam thing. And I'm throwing this really cool little rug that I think is from University. It looks like sort of one of the paint catcher things that you throw on the ground, just like a tarp. But I coloured it not like that. I do go back and change it in a minute because I didn't really like it. I don't know, it just looks really cool. It adds something different, I feel, to that bathroom, which is quite nice. Sort of contrasts with the really sharp, bold colours and neutrals, and just sort of makes it a bit, you know, more relaxed, I guess, which is quite nice. There I am changing it up a little bit. I think that looks a bit better. I don't know, I just like it. It's a cool feature. I mean, interior design is not my strong suit. I don't really know what goes with what and what colors do what purpose. I don't know what any of it really means, but I try, and I think I did pretty good with this house. Usually I sort of go around and look at different pictures for like inspiration and that, but I decided against doing that this time because I didn't really need to. I was actually on fire, which is pretty sweet. Also, I used the other side of that bed head as a bit of a feature, so I put that slightly through the wall and then put a painting on the other side of that, which is pretty cool, and I think it looks like a pretty nice feature actually, so I'm happy with that. Put in this cool little chair. I actually quite like that chair. I think it's pretty sweet. It's very rustic looking. I quite like it. This room at first didn't really have any red hints to it until boom, lounge is red. Check that out. It looks pretty sweet. And then there's a rug as well, which is quite nice. I have no idea what style of rug I went with. There you go, just a dark grey. And then I added a couple of other little red touches around, like the painting, and I believe there's a stereo that goes in. I also throw in that really nice wood. That wood is freaking amazing. I absolutely love that wooden floor. That is beautiful. I mean, I'm not trying to talk myself up because I was just sort of screwing around with colours when I found that, but it just looks cool. I love it. I'm going to use that again at some point. So that room is done. Moving into the main bedroom. I guess this would be a main bedroom because it's really the only one that you can fit like a not a master bed, a double bed in. But you could probably resize things if you wanted to, but there's no real point. This room's quite nice. One thing that you'll notice in the screenshots that you don't really get a gist of while you're building, or while I'm building, is the views that this house has. They're freaking amazing. They're beautiful. I love them. You'll see them in the screenshots, but they are fantastic. Throw in a little lounge here just so your Sims can sit, because reasons. You know, if you want to mix it up a bit, there's no bed. There's no bed. God, I'm an idiot. If you don't want to sit on the bed, then you can sit on the lounge. So, there you go. I'm looking out for you if you like lounges. Said no one ever. Alright, so yeah, moving outside, that is actually the interior of the house done, and now I move on to the exterior. The landscaping, the trees, the fences. There's a nice big hedge around the outside, and some cool little features that I go with, actually. I'm quite happy with how the outside of this house looked once it was all done. A lot of this stuff will actually look pretty cool sped up, I think. See all the trees going in. Check those trees. Yeah, I was right. It looks cool. It looks seriously cool. It looks kind of cool when you're doing it and watching it now all sped up, but while you're actually placing them in yourself, it's incredibly tedious and annoying. I didn't really enjoy doing it, to be honest, because it's just placing this shrub, and then this shrub, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. It took me about half an hour probably to do this outside area, or thereabouts. Would half an hour be fair? Oh, probably not half an hour, more like 20 minutes just to do the outside. The whole of this build was, like I said, actually a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Which is obviously good, and clearly, as you'll see, or as you have seen, and you will see in the screenshots, I don't think the quality has been dropped, being a shorter build time. So that's always good, that things don't look like crap. And you'll see around the outside of the house, I just place in these little hedges with the trees inside. They're not really tropical looking trees, but I do add tropical trees around it, and all the shrubs and plants do look tropical as well. I probably place in way too many shrubs in that little area, but that's okay, we can just deal with that. And then, well, yeah, that's basically it for the landscaping. Oh no, it's not. I'm an idiot. Oh, I was completely wrong. I went with the little rockety rock things, because that's a word along there, just to fill in the space, to make sure people don't go waltzing in, just as a deterrent. And then the bottom of the house sort of serves as a carport. So you can park your cars under there. There's some fountains as well, the rocks to stop your car from going through to the trees, which is good, or up the mountain into the criminal hideout that is behind this house. And then there's a fountain there, like I said, and then some more beside it as well, just to make things look pretty. So yeah, I think that just about does this house, to be honest. There's not really much else to talk about when it comes to the house. It was actually really quite fun to build. I had a good time building, which is something that I hadn't really, done in a few weeks. Like, because in the few weeks that I've been absent, I'd sat down twice, I think, to build a house, and I just didn't enjoy building, to be honest. I just didn't want to build, so I thought, well, if my heart's not in it, then what's the point? So I just left it, but I was really happy that I liked building this time. because I had great fun building this house, mixing all the colours, and it's always good when you see the final finished product all standing in front of you that you have actually done yourself. It's a good feeling. It is a very good feeling. So the last thing that we do here is just add a little outdoor area, just some place for your Sims to throw a little party or a get together, little fire pit out there, some chairs, barbecue, yada yada yada. It all looks pretty nice. It's very tropical. I mean, it doesn't really look that tropical if you were to put it in a normal setting, but when you put it in a lunar island, it looks very tropical with all the little just hints of palm leaves and trees and stuff around. It looks pretty nice. There's a casual tree that goes in there because reasons, and then just throw in a fire pit right there and a fountain as well. I wanted to put that big Kraken thing in, but it was far bigger than I actually thought it was. And then just lastly placing in a couple of little extra touches, some lights around the place to make sure everything is lit up like so. And then just throwing some lights in here. You'll see that you don't actually get to see me put a carport in, but there is a carport there, and there are some cars in some of the screenshots. And there we go. So here's the front of the house now. I love how this house looks. It looks so good. I love it. Look at that. It just looks awesome. Those big pods suspended above the air. Realistically, I'm not sure how that would work, but, you know, I'm sure with our engineering we could make it work. Here's a shot of the back of the house. Looks very nice from all around. Here it is from the driveway. There's the cars there. Here's the little entranceway, one of the two entranceways that you can get in and take the lifts up to the main living area. Here is one of the little reception areas that the lifts go up into. Here's the other one on the other side of the room before you move into the big open plan living space. Here's the kitchen. I love having those little windows there in the corner, just to get a little bit of a view outside, just to sort of peek through and see what's happening. There's a really nice view out there. You get to have a nice look over the town, and there's some other houses there. It would be a nice little view. Here's a wide shot of the living area showing you everything. Over here is the living room, or not the living room, the TV little area, which is quite cool with your big sectional and television, game consoles, and everything else. There's a dining area with my favorite little picture over the top of that as well. It looks quite nice. Here's the top little landing area with the little study there. Looks quite nice. Places to sit, plants, paintings. Looks very jazzy. That's a stupid word to use, but I'm just going to roll with it. There's another view out the window over there. Nice place to get some inspiration if you were writing. Here's the hallway now. Looks quite nice. I tried to brighten everything up as much as I could because of the dark colors. Here is the bathroom. It looks very nice. You know, lots of dark colors with those big pops of red all throughout. The towels and little hints on the shower as well with that cool little rug on the ground. Here is the second bedroom, or the secondary bedroom. Looks very nice. You got some nice views out the window over there. You'll see in just a second. There it is, of the awesome views that you get outside of this house and from this particular room. Over into the main bedroom now. This is where the parents or the couple would live. Obviously awesome views again from basically every part of this house, which isn't really something that I was thinking of when I was building, but it just sort of happened that way. Outside in a moment, there we go, is the nice little cozy living area for your Sims to entertain and just sit and enjoy the great outdoors. A little shot of the area at night with the fire pit going, which is very nice, before we move into some more shots of the house and the outside area at night. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. I know it's been a long time, but I hope Tier 2 has been worth the wait. So like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video, and until then, stay safe, stay human, and stay awesome.